Hello everyone. Now we are going to review chapter 1. Please be ready and prepare yourself. Let's learn together. In this session, we are going to review the use of was there and were there in a sentence. And we are also going to review the use of many, much, a lot of, a few in a sentence. Let's have a look to your student book on page 17. Let's discuss it. Start from number 1. Look at the pictures on your student book. So you have to fill in the blanks with aren't many, a lot of, isn't much, a few, or a lot of. Okay, number 1. We are going to start. It has been answered for us. So number 1 is there are blah 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 horses on the carousel. So you pay attention to the carousel. What is the answer? The answer is there are a lot of horses on the carousel. Number 2. Let's have a look to number 2. There are blah 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 people on the roller coaster. Which one is the roller coaster? Pay attention to the roller coaster. So the right answer is there are a few people on the roller coaster. Now we are going to move to number 3. Number 3, there blah 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 water in the ride. There blah 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 water in the ride. So look at the water in the ride. You can say there isn't much water in the ride. Why do we use isn't much? Because water is uncountable noun here. And then number 4, there blah 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 people on the Ferris wheel. So number 4, there blah 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 people on the Ferris wheel. What is the right answer? Look at the Ferris wheel. So the right answer here is there aren't many people on the Ferris wheel. Well, the last one is there are blah 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 children on the swing. Look at the swing. Which one is the swing? So this one is the swing. The right answer for this is there are a lot of children on the swing. Now we are going to see the next exercise. So what you have to do here, you have to fill in the blank with was there and were there. Let's start from number 1. Number 1, blah 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 to restaurant, blah 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 to restaurants in the fun park. So what is the answer? Because here the question used 2 restaurants, so you have to fill in the blanks with were there. 2 restaurants here is plural, therefore you have to use were there. So the answers are were there 2 restaurants in the fun park. How do you answer the question? So here you have to answer with yes. So the answer is yes, there were. Why you use yes, there were? Because you start the question with were there to restaurant in the park. So now we move to number 2. Number 2 is blah blah blah, a swimming pool at the fun park. So what is the answer? The answer is, was there a swimming pool at the fun park? Why do you use was there? Because here the noun is a swimming pool. Swimming pool is singular. So if it is singular, you have to use was there. Do you still remember singular? What is the meaning of singular? Singular means there's only one thing. Okay, so the answer is, was there a swimming pool at the fun park? And then how do you answer the question? It must be yes, there was. Why do you use yes, there was? Because the question starts with, was there a swimming pool at the fun park? So your answer must be yes, there was. The next one, number 3. So here the question is blah blah blah, a playground for the children. So you have to use was there a playground for the children. Why do you use was there? Because a playground here, a playground is singular. So you use was there a playground for the children. How do you answer the question? The question must be answered with no. Yeah. So no, there wasn't. Why do you use no, there wasn't? Because the question start with was there. So no, there wasn't. Number 4, were there any hotels? So the question is actually blah blah blah, any hotels. So your answer must be, were there any hotels? Why do you use were there? Because any hotel is plural here. It means that more than one things. And for the answer is no, there weren't. So the answer is no, there weren't. Okay, number 5. Was there a roller coaster? So the question is blah blah blah, a roller coaster. So you fill in the blank with was there a roller coaster? Why do you use was there? Because a roller coaster is singular. How is the answer? So the answer is yes, there was. Now look at the next exercise. So you have to complete the interview on where you went on vacation. So this is a short conversation about a vacation. So you have to answer it based on you, and this is my answer. So I'll tell you my answer. Uh, let's start. Interviewer. So the interviewer asks, where did you go on your vacation? Your answer is, I went to Jakarta. And then interviewer asks, was there a monkey? So the answer is, no, there wasn't. Interviewer asks again, were there any restaurants? So the answer, yes, there were. Let's have a look to the short conversation. So for the question, was there a monkey? You have to complete uh, the blank. You have to fill in the blanks with form of singular, because this is start with was there. So you have to think, oh, was there is uh, was there have to use singular. So you have to choose a singular things here. I choose a monkey. Was there a monkey? So the answer is no, there wasn't. And then the next question, uh, you have to fill in the blanks. Were there blah blah blah. So because here you use were there, so you have to choose plural things to complete it. So the answer is, the question is, were there any restaurants? What is the answer? The answer is yes, there were. The next exercise, you have to unscramble the sentences. Okay, let's start from number one. Number one is, isn't chocolate much cake there? So the sentence must be, there isn't much chocolate cake. Number two, many aren't there people in hotel. So the answer is, there aren't many people in the hotel. What about number three? So number three, are a lot of cookies there? So the answer is, there are a lot of cookies. Number four, much isn't there in glass water? So the answer is, there isn't much water in the glass. Number five, grapes there a few are. So the sentence is, there are a few grapes. For the next exercise, you have to complete use aren't many, isn't much, a few, or a lot of. Well, start from number one. Number one, look at the picture here. So the sentence is, there are blah 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 people on the party. So based on the picture, the right answer is, there are a lot of people on the party. Let's continue to number 2. For number 2, look at the picture, and then number 2 is there blah 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 burgers. So which one do you choose? Aren't many, isn't much, a lot of, or a few? So the right answer here is there aren't many burgers, because burgers is countable noun, so you can say aren't many. There aren't many burgers. And then for the next, for the number 3, so you have to fill in the blanks with what? Look at the picture. There blah 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 time left. So the answer is there isn't much time left. Why do you use isn't much? Because time is uncountable noun. Okay, for the last one, look at the picture here. So there are blah 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 pencils on the pot. What is the answer? Isn't much, aren't many, a few, or a lot? So the answer is there are a few pencils on the pot. Look at the picture of the pencil. So the right is a few pencils. Why do we use a few? Because pencils is countable noun here. Well, thank you for your attention, and God bless you.